Boys, before we get into Taylor's pod, quick little reminder, we have officially 2 weeks left on the raffle. Do you want to tell them a bit more, bro?
Yes, boys, as you know, we are flying one of you guys out to come party with the Graft Kings in Ibiza in an all expenses paid trip. 4-star hotel, flights included. Oh, even all the fucking beach clubs we go to. Even the beach clubs, boys, we've got you absolutely patterned. And not just that, what else are we doing, bruv?
Mr. Dripper is giving you 250 quid to buy a trainer of your choice to keep you looking fresh in Ibiza.
This is going to be a trip of a lifetime, boys. As you know how we get down, we've got the two of the biggest Ibiza vlogs on the whole internet, and we want you to be part of the next one. It is £10 to enter this raffle, boys. Cheapest chips, link in the description. Let's get into the pod.
Yes, guys, welcome back to the Graft Kings podcast. You're in my house at the moment. I'm here with a couple special guests, so if you want to introduce yourself, boys.
Boys, we thought it was a long time coming. The geezer's nearly in all of our content, so we thought it's only right to actually do a podcast with him. It's been quite a journey so far. So
he's nicely allowed us to film in his gaff because we didn't have a place, so we thought this is the best thing to do.
Yeah, you boys are a bit homeless at the moment.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, starting in and out of country. It's the first pod we've done since back from Marbella. So
yeah, it is. Yeah, fuck.
Good trip. It is. Cool.
It was a great trip.
It was a good trip.
That's probably the best Marbella trip yet. That's one of the best trips ever.
Yeah, one of the best trips we've been on.
I'd second that.
It's one of the best trips we've
said
ever
that
done.
someone the other day said, how was it? I said, honestly, up there, one of the best trips we've ever done.
I agree.
I think that and the first Ibiza trip for me is the two big best
Are we calling a Bali a trip? Or?
Yeah, it was a trip. Just long. It's just extended.
I would say so.
Yeah, it was.
Because I think that was the best trip.
What, Bali?
Yeah, overall.
Yeah, of course,
reasons.
but it's like such a
We're
long.
forgetting Thailand as well, boys.
Thailand was alright.
What do you mean alright? Thailand was one of the best
Thailand
trips
was
ever.
good. It was just really messy.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
That's all of
Yeah,
your
no,
trips.
I'm not saying that for like. I'm saying like it was just really messy. It was like for me the first Ibiza trip.
That was special.
This Marbella trip, like they were special.
Yeah.
Think about them was just a bit special.
GKTV wasn't even born when we went to Thailand.
Nope. With the first Ibiza and the first...
It wasn't even born, bro.
Thailand wasn't born.
But that still put us on the map.
That's
Massively.
weird saying that.
That's what I'm saying.
We
Like
didn't even have a channel.
GKTV wasn't even born. Like, I'm talking of the perspective of we've gone for content and we've gone for GK.
Well, since we first met Tay, obviously since Joe introduced us properly to Taylor,
Last year.
and that was last year in Marbella, he's been on pretty much, apart from Thailand, he's been on every trip.
Was apart from Thailand.
That's it.
Wait, was it? Did we meet after?
No, we met after Thailand.
We
I obviously known him for years, but we've met after Thailand.
Or was it after Thailand?
It was after Massey Mass.
Yeah, of course.
That was the
it
first time we met.
Yeah, met him in Marbella at Nao.
Yeah.
Well,
Bank
no, we
holiday.
met before that.
No, we met.
Yeah, but I mean, like that was where we properly
First
like,
proper-
that was a
yeah,
proper
yeah,
bond.
yeah,
Yeah.
Mm.
And then ever since then, I don't really think you've missed a trip.
You guys just keep spawning me in, mate. I like a time off, but you guys just keep fucking...
One of us, one of us.
It has been crazy how it all actually started.
Yeah, you're going to tell them or...
Do you want me to tell him?
Let
Yeah,
Taylor
you
tell him. Let Taylor tell him.
No,
You tell
you tell them.
No, Taylor. No. Taylor, you tell it.
Well, I'll tell him and you can butt in.
No, I do too much work on your channel anyway. You should tell them, really.
Fuck it out.
Long story short, because we'll be here all day. I do online coaching, as all you boys know, and Taylor approached me via, was it Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram, yeah.
Via Instagram, and at that point, when I was doing coaching, I had like 3 different tiers of coaching. There was the bottom tier, middle tier, and the upper tier, and I think you went for the middle tier.
No, I went bottom.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I went bottom. I
Which
was,
is
I was being cheap.
Yeah, he's being cheap. And we basically used to liaise on email, and he wasn't, I'm not gonna lie, he wasn't getting really anywhere. I actually looked back at the emails, it's February 2021, that's how long ago it was, just literally still in. And he wasn't really getting any results, and I remember just messaging him. It was a bit of an upsell, I'm not gonna lie, but it actually fucking worked. And I said to him, bruv, you're not getting any results. Like, we need to actually change something, and something needs to change. Why don't you take a look at the proper program and do one-to-one check-ins each week, blah, 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 blah. He took my advice, and then we started working together. Now, the progress was very slow to begin with, and then there was like a pivotal moment in it was either late 22 or late 23 or early 24, where I just said to you, you went to me, I went, what have you got coming up? Because we need to put a plan in place for your trips.
Yeah.
And you had, what trips did you have?
It was Marbella.
No, you had 3 though. You had 3 trips back to
No,
back.
yeah, it was Mallorca and then Marbella a week, 2 days later, and then Ibiza 4 weeks after that.
And bearing in mind, at this point, we're still just client and I'm client and coach, whatever. I was just his coach at that point. Like, we didn't really have a solid relationship as such. Like, we weren't boys, but I did have check-ins with him every single week. So we built like a bit of rapport over a couple of years. And then I remember there's this pivotal moment, and this is when I knew you changed. I said to you, you told me all your holidays. I went, bruv, you need to actually just fucking change something here because you're going to be around big dogs. We're all going to be in good shape. You're going to be around absolute weapons everywhere in Marbella. Like, if you don't actually lock in, you're going to go and you're not going to have a body view you're going to be happy with. And then what I knew, when I knew you was taking it seriously, is when his mate, I was coaching his mate Jacob, and his mate Jacob started going to the gym at 5 a.m. in the morning at Muscle Hut. Like early mornings in the winter, January in the winter. It was fucking cold. Like I wouldn't even go at that time. And I remember he was getting up with Jacob to go to the gym at 5 a.m. in the morning. And I was like, fuck me, like where's that come from? Like, I'd never seen you do anything like that before. You was proper committed to it.
Yeah.
And then are you using the same bulking plan as him at the moment that time, weren't you? And then that's when I knew. And then we all met.
It was after Massy.
Yeah, we went to B2B and then Massy. No, we went Massy and then went to B2B
yeah.
and we introduced you them B2B and said, "Oh, this is my client Taylor." Again, we still weren't close then. We were just still.
I was really fucked up that day.
Yeah, he was really fucked up. Yeah, really, really fucked up. And that's like it's not like you.
That's standard for you, Taylor, innit? Fucking hell, bro.
Acting like you've been normal since.
Maybe you guys didn't change me. Maybe I was just been fucked up.
We broke you.
Yeah, we just brought it out of him.
At this point, we like I said, I'm just his coach. Like we're not really boys. And then what the moment was is when you got absolutely shredded. I went for a gym session with you. I took a before and after photo when I was with you in the gym. And then I never forget this is engraved into let's burn it into my brain. Like I'll never forget this moment. It's like I'm not gonna lie to you, it was like a proud brother moment. Like it was. Where you was liaising with Merck, because you had a relationship with Merck at this point, and we was going to Nayo, and we actually didn't have a bed at Nayo that day. And you was like, "Oh, I've got a table." Yeah, brokies. We didn't have a table that day, and Taylor was like, I think you was talking to Merck. He said, "Oh, we've got a table. Come meet us." So we rolled through to Nayo, and I remember he was on the phone to you, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm coming to meet you now." And I'll never forget this moment to the day I die, because it was like a proud brother moment. Bearing in mind, I've been working you at 3.5 years at this point. And you walked up to us, you had your head held high, your chest pumped out, you shredded to bit, covered probably in baby oil. I don't know what you had on, but you were shining.
Oh, did he?
You had this absolute rocket in your arm as well. And I just remember looking, I was like, who the fuck is this guy here, bro? Like, I mean, like this guy, when he come on to calls with me, like, was well shy. I hope you don't mind me saying, but he was fucking fat. and this guy's just rocking up. Yeah, boys, how you doing? Chest up, head up.
They come to my table.
Yeah, go on, boys, come to my table.
I got you.
He's got this absolute rocket in his arm. I was like, who the fuck does this guy think he is? I was like, I love it. And that was it. That trip was kind of what solidified the friendship between all of us. And that's where we become boys. And then I think I was seeing you more and more in Muscle Hut.
Yeah.
And then, because you changed gyms at that point, obviously early in the year. And then I pitched the idea to you two. I was like, would you care if we had some randoms come? And at this point, like, well, obviously you had met Taylor. I was like, Jordan wants to come. They didn't know who Jordan was. And then we met Jordan yesterday, actually, funny enough.
Yeah.
And then I said, Taylor wants to come. And we was all on a bit of the fence because it was a new crowd. And that was probably one of the best Ibiza trips.
It was elite. Yeah, that was elite. That's up there, one of my favourite.
What, the first Ibiza trip?
No, with Taylor, Jordan.
That was good.
That was a great trip.
That was a fucking
That
great
content
trip.
was probably one of the most interactive ones we'd had done in
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah, no, I think that was the first one we had proper interaction
Yeah,
between
that's
all of
what
us.
I mean.
Yeah.
Once prior to that, we had a lot of good scenes of like partying and stuff, but
There's no
the
vlog.
chemistry between everyone
Brilliant, wasn't it?
Was that the
exactly
Ansrum
there.
one?
What?
Was that the Ansrum trip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That day was one of my favourite days on Ibiza.
Awesome,
It
wasn't
was
it? I
heavy.
think Jordan's
So good.
coming again this year. He messaged me the other day. He's going to book his flights.
Oh, bro.
How did you feel like coming on those holidays with us? Like, just from your perspective to go, well, I'm going away with these boys. I hardly kind of know them.
Yeah, I've never looked at that
Yeah, that's
perspective.
a
That's a very
good
good question, yeah.
Like, it's all well and good that we're inviting you and we like you, but then how is it from your end coming on those holidays with us? Knowing
Yeah, you
that?
know, I didn't really think too much into it. Like, you know me, like, I go out. It's gonna sound really gay, but I go out by myself sometimes. Like, no, not like
Bro's
that.
got no friends.
Not like that. Like,
Just spawns in moo-moos on his own. Like, are you out with? That's just me, mate.
no, like in Ibiza and like in Marbella, I went out by myself.
Yeah, you
like,
did,
met
yeah.
people out and shit. So it didn't really affect me that much because I knew Yo obviously, and then me and Merck spoke quite a lot. So I wasn't really like, didn't know you, and I didn't know Mason too well. And then the only thing I was like a little bit of going like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get on with Jordan and Assad, but they're sweet boys. So yeah, I didn't really think too much into it.
Yeah, fair play.
So you didn't deep it at all?
Nah, man, I just like to go. I just take life.
Yeah,
as
but
it comes,
remember,
you know
we've
what I
got
mean?
cameras in your face. Like that's all. That whole world's new to you. Like,
He loves it.
You was low key. No, but he was low key at that
Clout. I
point.
was here for the clout.
You love it, right?
Yeah, but you was low key at that point. Never really done anything really on social media.
I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it until Ozzy and you came up to me with a camera in Ibiza, like when we was round by the port at Wiki Woo. And he was like, all right, we're filming you now. And I started doing like, oh, all right.
That's when you poured that strawberry daiquiri.
That's
That's
the first clip. And I remember
Oh,
like,
shit.
That was a good interaction.
That's good.
Was you actually nervous? Yeah.
bro, I was shitting myself. Because I didn't know what to say at that point. I was like, I didn't.
Yeah, I think you really came out your shell in front of the camera on that trip, though. Because then, like, literally, a few days in, he was giving it beans, giving it to everyone else. I was like,
He played
this
it a
is
bit
hilarious.
conservative with his drinks and stuff, though. I know you did. Like,
I didn't want to fuck up straight
Yeah,
away.
see?
I know what I'm like. I know how you saw me the Prince is how I normally get
Oh
around
yeah,
here.
fuck it all.
So
From like the trips that we've been on post that, I just know just playing a bit conservative the first holiday.
Well,
mate.
we were so impressed at how he handled the first Ibiza
Yeah,
trip. Do you
yeah.
remember
How's
saying
he
that?
done that?
How's he done that? And he was like, well, that's what we probably playing conservative. He remember there was nights where we stayed in with birds and stuff, and he'd go
Yeah.
out on his own.
Yeah,
he had to
yeah.
amnesia on his own.
Yeah,
He
mate.
did.
I remember sitting outside Wiki Woo. I was on the fence with Jordan and that about going to Pikes, and Taylor really wanted to go out. He ended up going out. He's like, "Bruv, I'm going to go out with them thingy bob birds," and I was like, "Just be
The
careful."
two birds from
Yeah.
Wiki.
Yeah, look after yourself.
One of
And
the
then
ones that
I
you
went. I
rattled.
went to Pikes, and then
let's say it again.
yeah, I'll say it again. All sore legs. We went to Pikes, and then I was texting him during the night. I was like, "You all good? Yeah, you all safe?" And yeah, it was fucking. He spawned in at like what? That was when he brought that bird back.
Yeah,
And
shit.
he got the 90-minute kill.
Shit, yeah.
That's where Premium Deluxe
in
bed
the
come
Super
from.
Deluxe
What,
6.
Terminator?
No, he never shot Terminator.
Oh yeah, of course you didn't.
Me and Mert were laying in bed, and it was about, I don't know, must have been about
It's 5:30,
yeah,
6 o'clock.
5, 6 o'clock in the morning. All of a sudden, we heard something at the door, and like, it's got to be Taylor. So we in there pretended we was asleep. And he's come in, he's like, he's got a bird, he's got a bird. So we're like, she's got to go with him. It was just pitch black in there. She's like, oh, your friends are in here. He's like, yeah, they're all right, they're asleep. So as she's coming, he's gone in, shut the door. Me and Merck are like trying not to laugh. And she's gone, well, where are we going to stay? Right? Bearing in mind, Taylor's in with me and Merck. And he's just got like this single fucking pull-out.
It's like a fold-up hospital bed.
It's like a camper bed, yeah? So me and Merck...
Give more context on the bed, please.
Right, it's literally like, you know, one of them fucking ones that like fold over into a seat. Like that's basically a little metal stand and a little like not even a mattress, just like a fluffed up cushion and a single bed. And it's right next to mine and Merck's bed. There's like a 30-centimetre ruler between it. And it's like lower than our bed as well. She's like down here. It's like a cot basically. And then she just went, "Where are we gonna sleep then?" Looking at this like single bed, and he went, "What? You don't like my premium deluxe bed?" Well, that was it, mate. Me and Mary couldn't hold it in. We just burst out laughing. I could not hold that in. And she started laughing. Anyway, we were like, "Oh, sorry. No, don't worry about us. We're going to go sleep." And then we rolled
Was
over.
you not
and
with a
slept.
ting?
No, not that night.
No?
No, not that. It
chopped
was
it
just
that
you and
night?
me. Yeah, he chopped it in that single
How
bed.
was
yeah.
that?
There's loads of room in there, mate.
Yeah.
How do you think I felt, mate? I'm with two guys I've never met before, and I'm trying to move about in this fucking singular king-size deluxe bed while absolutely fucked from like being out all night. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't.
Oh, it was golden.
It wasn't
And
the
that
best
is where that came
conditions.
from.
Yeah, you'll never forget that though. That's better than just chopping in a room by yourself.
Yeah, innit?
You'll never forget that now. Like, ever.
It's traumatised.
Yeah, in a good way though.
I remember the first day, mate, he really wanted to go out, and I was like, bruv, chill. I was like, trust me, it's
I
coming.
went to him, I went, strap in.
That's what I said. I said to him, I went, strap in, Taylor, and he's like, okay. This so what the fuck's he going on about? And then all of a sudden, we ended up just getting on a mad one in the rooms together. We didn't even
we
go
did.
out, and we were up till like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, still sat on the balcony smoking fags. And then literally about a few hours into the room, he was like, I am now officially fucked. Like, I was like,
playing football in the room, mate.
Oh,
We were playing penalties in the room. Obviously, knowing our beef for what goes down was absolutely mangled.
was
in
so
the
Yeah, but
room.
in
Oh.
the context, there was no football.
It was a pillow. In fact, it was a
No,
pillow.
bro, it was imaginary.
No,
No, it weren't. No, it
I'll
weren't.
get the video up right now, bro.
are you
It was
talking about?
imaginary.
No, it was not imaginary,
It was not,
Taylor.
mate. There was
We
a
were
pillow.
Bro, it was imaginary.
No, it wasn't,
How much
Taylor.
do you want to bet?
There was a pillow, mate.
How
I
much
was
you
in
wanna
goal. He was like,
Yeah, I was shooting. I was striking.
I'll put
I
money
actually
on it
can't
right
remember.
now.
there was a pillow, bro.
Couldn't
I'll put money
see.
on it right now.
We'll look after.
I couldn't see.
Was that your best Ibiza trip?
Or the second
yeah.
one.
Well, no, definitely.
Oh, I don't know.
Closing was definitely not my favourite trip.
He was
Closing wasn't.
always fucked. Do you remember?
You was absolutely
Yeah,
mangled,
that was.
mate.
I was fearing for my life. I was scared
Holding
I
on
wasn't
to
going to go
Yeah,
home.
that was heavy, that one. Very
That's the
First-
problem. When they're too heavy, they're not that enjoyable because
Oh, I don't know.
you don't remember much.
Nah, they were
that
fucking
week-long
great.
one was the best one.
That
Yeah,
was
I
the best.
agree.
I
I
agree.
do
The
agree.
first one.
The vibes were elite.
I don't
First
really
was-
like closing. Like, it's just a bit.
Closing's a bit.
I've never enjoyed. I went
No,
once.
it still was a good
I
trip.
love
It
closings.
was a good trip, but it's just the weather sometimes is a bit off as well.
Yeah,
bro.
when was that
Like,
O Beach? It was shit weather.
It was very unique though, the way we played Ocean Beach. Obviously, putting Joey and
Oh
Taylor
yeah.
up front.
It was great content. You
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I want
To
to.
watch.
I want to defend myself on that one. I got done dirty on that.
How
had a shit coach.
Well, yeah. First time my two coaches wasn't active,
coach was wasted.
and then
mate.
as well, like I was chucking up in the taxi before we got in
Yeah,
there.
bro was
I had to get
flagging.
out of the taxi to puke, and I started grounding in the sea. These guys. I
I
was,
texted him like, "Where the fuck are you?" He was like, "Oh, bro, I'm throwing up. I'm just gonna go to the sea for a little while."
bro, I had my feet in the sea, and just, I was sitting there going like, "Oh, I need to pull myself together."
absolutely fucking mangled.
And then rocked up to O Beach, and I was like, he comes up to me, and goes, yeah, the camera's on. We're chucking the game in straight away, and I was like, no.
He's
Fair
like,
play
I
for
can't do this
Firmin,
today. I went, you have to do it today. We're filming now.
Fair play for
So I
Firmin.
started necking drinks, and like, you know, like you're about to black out. And I was like, I've reached that little peak moment. And I was like, yeah. And that's why like, in the video, I'm like slurring on my words, like moving absolutely weird and everything. And as well,
pretty much, go on.
as well, like, I was going to try and cheat the game. I had a recycled kill lined up.
Ooh.
And I was like, yeah. I was messaging her going like, yeah, we'll meet. Easy kill. Like, I'm going to say I've won the game. And then she messaged me going, yeah, I'm not coming out. So I was like, oh, fucked up. I need to stop moving crazy on everyone. And then it went west real quick.
Yeah,
always does, mate.
We'll do it again.
You know that part where he goes, Graft Kings effect, watch this. And
Yeah.
he just sits
Graft
next to-
Kings scared. Watch this. He just walks off.
So funny, sitting next to the Dubai birds.
You've been everywhere with us now, man. Even all our other motives, you come with us as well.
That is funny. I like the way that it's naturally just integrated like that.
Yeah,
It wasn't forced.
Yeah.
Didn't try it. It just happened.
Like you're up for anything as well, which is good because that's what we're like. We just say we want to do something and we fucking do it and you're just like, oh, I'll come.
Yeah,
People don't think you work, do they?
Nah.
I don't think he works.
They think I'm unemployed.
You're like us.
It potentially could be.
I don't know why they annual leave final boss. That's what they
Annual
call
leave
me.
final
That was
Yeah.
me. Look how that went.
Annually final boss. No, it makes sense though, bruv. Like you've been a part of the fucking journey throughout because Graft Kings TV started and he was been a part of it since the beginning.
Pretty much,
Yeah,
yeah.
but you have just
Like, if
you
you
have
think about it.
You done Chop or Drop.
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, he presented that.
He was a presenter on
Shit,
Chop
yeah,
or Drop.
forgot
Yeah.
about
Came
No, I
from
went chop or drop.
that.
It was?
No, it went.
It was the
no,
second
no,
one.
sorry, it was the
It was Olympics.
It was Olympics.
It was
Olympics,
Sorry.
yeah,
That's what it
yeah,
We had a
was.
massive project we spent thousands of pounds on, then it flopped because it got taken down twice.
Ah, what a shame.
I think you was like a huge part of that project.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you was. Yeah.
definitely.
Because the presenting is everything, and I think it naturally comes to you to be like a bit not bully's not the right word, but just to piss people
Bro,
off.
just called me bully.
Yeah, but you know what you're like, though. You're a bit of a
Troll.
troll.
He's a troll. Yeah.
Whoa,
Very
that's,
sarcastic.
this is crazy accusations right now.
You are a bit of a troll.
He drove home. He drove from Cornwall.
Where was that? Torquay.
Yeah, and your engine nearly blew up. Remember?
Yeah,
I kept
fucking
ringing
hell.
you and you got really angry at me.
He has a short temper, doesn't he? He gets really
You're stressing me out.
He stresses me out. Stop talking. You're stressing me out.
You guys went from, oh, you never get stressed out to he's always stressed out.
He's always stressed
That's
out.
hanging around with us, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
He's
live
not
a
had any
stressful-
kills since like that first holiday, though.
No,
That's the
no.
problem. That's mental. I know
That's-
you're up.
that's
I know
strong.
you're. Listen, I know you was in second division. Now you're in the Premier League. I know that. But you have to step up your game, bro. You need to finish top 4 at least. You need
just,
to get
boy,
invited to the
if you
Champions
just
League.
let me not get fucked up, then I might be able to finish the game.
What do you want me to do? Take your drink off you?
Look how fucked he gets. He'll take anything, to be fair. Like, the point is, like,
He even took us out on the last night.
Yeah.
What? Why?
when
In Marbella.
when he started getting angry.
He
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, he took all of us out
He
the
took
game
all us
as
down
well.
with him. Like, well, I'm not chopping. None of you are as well. Started an argument with everyone. I was like, right, all the goals got up and left. I was like, this is not happening.
Yeah, we'll just cuddle each other and go to bed.
That was
here.
not good.
Thanks for that.
I left the house. I didn't come back for 2 days. I left the house. I was like, fuck, I'm not staying here. I was like, I got up and left the house for 2 days. Didn't come home.
Where was you, mate?
Why are you standing here for so long? My mate shouted at me.
My mate shouting at me.
Why have you not gone home? I'm not leaving this room. My mate's probably
And then
still
it's
angry at
quiet-
me.
And then it's quiet for 2 days. Won't talk to anyone. Like we done something to him.
Oh, it was so funny.
No, my
No,
mate
not
wasn't
for
moving
us.
them. We got IB for next, which is obviously the big
Yeah.
one.
I can't wait for that. I've got a good feeling about that trip.
Tay has in fact got his premium deluxe bed again. We've reserved it for him.
Got a good deal this time as well.
Is it a good deal, though?
Fuck me. What, IB for 4 or 5 days and you paid...
That's not exposing numbers on
Well,
him.
block the numbers then. Block the numbers, Ash. But yeah.
I feel like this trip's going to be unreal.
And now we've got a cameraman now
I've
as
got a
well.
great-
Oh, don't
sense
forget
of
as well,
feeling.
Tay's a massive part of the right side as well.
Yeah.
Comes to every right side event. He's in the community. You know, all the boys. You've got good relationships with the boys in there. All the boys love you in there. Like, you're a part of every project that we do.
Pretty much.
Like literally, you are.
Pretty much.
Everywhere we
yeah.
go in the UK, every motive we go to, all our community events, you're there, bruv.
The thing is as well, aren't you? Don't you go out and about and they say like you are one of the boys?
Yeah,
Like, you
yeah, I
get
do
that.
get, I do
You
get,
love that, don't
I
you?
do get spotted a
You
little
love
bit.
that, mate, yeah.
I do like to go like, nah.
You secretly.
Oh,
go,
I play
fuck-
humble. I play
fucking
humble.
like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Don't
Well,
worry
mate, it was when I was at Winter Wonderland with that girl, and I had like 10 people come up to me at Winter Wonderland, just like shouting it out, and she was getting so.
What did
annoyed
they
about it,
say
but
to you?
It was like, oh, Graft Kings, big up the Graft Kings. Oh, I see you in the vlogs and shit like that.
Sick.
Just made me look like a fucking legend. Yeah.
You are a legend, Tay. You are a legend.
Well, Taylor, if everyone's obviously always saying it to you, I think it only makes sense if you accept. Why don't you become the 5th member of the Graft Kings?
Oh, is this a on camera proposal? Can I say no or not?
You don't have a
I'd
choice,
like
mate.
to. I'll accept.
Formally like to accept.
That's it, bro.
Welcome to the Graft Kings, bro.
That's it, brother.
You are now officially
You can
part
officially
of.
say you are a Graft King.
You are our official 5th member of the Graft
Does
Kings.
this mean I get included in all the money now?
No, we'll have to talk about
We'll talk
financials
about
after.
that later.
We'll talk about the financials after. That doesn't mean that you have to be on every podcast with us. I think we'll probably square up all the pods ourselves because it'll be a logistical nightmare.
But every vlog.
Every
Yeah.
well, every vlog that you can obviously come on and
Yeah.
make time for.
We
and
want
stuff
you to
like
be
that.
a part of it. That's the most
Yeah,
important
man.
thing. Is
Yeah.
like we've obviously spoke between ourselves and we just said it makes sense. And we
Oh, is
like-
this why I got to follow on from the graphic?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
what you
think
got.
that-
Yeah,
Cheeky.
That was a little
Yeah,
subtle
yeah.
that was a little
insight.
subtle hint.
You're welcome for all the clout.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
You're welcome,
I don't know
bro.
the birds you get, mate. Cheers.
I
thought he was gonna-
I was waiting.
No, I,
I was like,
I thought about doing it, but I was like, nah,
nah, you can't.
Not,
right
not
now,
on this
bro.
one. Not on this
You'll
one.
get axed from the graph as soon as you made. I was just fuck off, Nordy.
It just makes sense, bro. It just makes sense. Like, you're the younger gen, you're in with the crowd, you get us 100%. Like Oz said, you're always up for everything. You've always been 100% supporter of every project we've ever done, no matter what stick you might have got previously from people, like just as much as we do. Like, you defend our name when we're not there. You're with every motive. You're up for everything. You get involved in the projects. Like, it for us, it was like a no-brainer.
And it's not just that as well. You also embody our true values while we started the podcast. So
Yeah.
when we first started the podcast, and it still has our USP to this day, is become the best version of yourself. And you have truly done that.
Yeah.
Like, you've become a completely different person when I met you in 2021. You was this fat, chubby kid with not a lot of confidence. Now you're shredded to the bone. You're around birds all the time. You might not be able to close them all the time. But you're
Yeah, I
still
was
around
gonna
them.
say that's the only thing that lets
Yeah,
you
well,
down.
now it's part of the Graft Kings. It might help a bit
Yeah,
more.
hopefully
innit?
that gives you a little bit more like stigma and support. And go, oh, I'm that fucking guy now.
I do want to point out, when you boys are not there, I do actually do all right.
You can actually say that to birds as well now. So you've been grafted. Like, how does it officially feel to be chopped by a graft king? They go, and then they chop me again. So, like,
Put it in your
Fuck's
IG bio as well now.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
You can what?
Put it in his IG bio as
That's
well.
mint. I'll post that.
No, but it makes sense. Like, you are like when we started the pod, our main message was, and it still is to this day, is become the best version of yourself as a man, upgrade your life, change everything, change the people around you,
Networking.
and you have done exactly that. You without even thinking about it, you've done it. You've just done it as just your general life. You chose to make a change in your life a couple of years ago, and that's led you on to this. So it only makes sense. You are the embodiment of a Graft King.
I agree.
Yeah, amen to that.
So
Yeah, no, I do want to say thank you to you boys, because I did start watching the pod. I watched like almost all the pods right at the beginning. Not anymore. But
Yeah, he's there now, so you don't need to.
no, I did watch it. Like, it was like everything you guys did and said, I like tried to put into place, and then like everything sort of came into fruition. You know what I mean? Like the networking I've done from you boys, and obviously the clout. The clout helps. You know what I mean? But and the girls help. Yeah, everything you guys have done all makes sense. You know. And I'm a big fan of your works.
Big fan of your work.
we're a big fan of yours, mate. Hence why we
Excellent.
made you the official 5th member. Obviously, there's people in the background, like we've got Ash as well. But I mean, on camera, you are the official 5th member
Yeah,
of the Graft
100%.
Kings.
You're very natural in front of the camera, which is what I like as well.
Yeah, and you are a troll,
Oh, it's so
which is
funny
so
to
funny
watch.
to watch.
Well, yeah, I suppose that's what I do all right on TikTok, isn't it?
Yeah, well, and then obviously the TikTok thing unfolded as well. And that come from networking as well,
Yeah,
with Bobby and
100%.
Harvey and stuff like that. And now you've got pretty much a career online with TikTok. Everyone knows you as TikTok final boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do actually know you as that for sure.
Yeah, it does all right, to be fair.
You can get away with it, though. So I mean, like the young gen, you can get away with it. We're a little bit potentially not past it, but like
I wouldn't say we're past it, but we've got other stuff going on as our main priority.
That's more the case.
Yeah,
I'd
so it's
say,
not where we're past TikTok. I'm just saying, like, we are so busy involved in our other shit. It's not a very good use of time.
Yeah.
It was a good time though. Us going all
we had
of
a
us
great
going on
crack.
TikTok.
I've been jumping back on with him recently. It's
Have
been
you?
funny, yeah. Last 3 days.
Times are
Fair
hard,
play.
isn't it?
Well, I'm only doing like only doing a couple hours.
Bro's trying to steal my clout now.
Fuck's sake.
But no, it's been alright. It's been funny.
we've had some good times on TikTok. That's lot.
It was fun. It was a good period.
We did have some good
I
laughs.
don't know if I can allocate time to do it anymore.
So yeah, bruv, you're officially the 5th member of the Graft Kings. So big congratulations to Taylor.
Get up. Get over.
Thank you.
Hopefully you can close this holiday. Hop.
You sound as if I didn't do that last holiday,
I
mate.
told you, you come on a 2-man step with me and you'll land on your feet. When you go with Mason, he's a bit selfish, bruv.
He's a man marker.
You are a fucking liar. Yeah, go on. Now admit the lie. Go on. Now admit the lie.
Bro, everyone's seeing it on the fucking
No.
Graft
Now
Kings
admit the
Raw.
lie.
Why is that a lie?
Because that is a lie. Look
I
at you
brought
trying
you
not to
in.
laugh.
I brought you in.
No, you didn't.
In Marbella, yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Are you joking?
No.
Max Beach.
You did. Last night in Thingy. What's it
What?
called? Where was we?
Last night where?
Tibu.
What about T?
Oh, mate, bro, I'm tired, bro. Let's go. And I was like, no, Ozzy.
Yeah, it
We're
wasn't
not
you that
leaving.
patterned it. It was a
I
security
asked the
guard.
security guard to bring them in, mate.
No, he was like, you want these? You want these women
I was
in?
like, because they keep looking.
So you brought him in?
Yeah, no, did I say that? I just
didn't.
said
That was him that sorted it.
I asked the security guard to bring
You're
them
not
in.
a good man, two-man step.
You're a liar, bro.
You're selfish when you find the thing that you want. You don't see us.
Yeah, but
you got
one
blinkers
thing-
on like a horse. You can't see us. You can't see us.
If there's one thing on our own, then yeah.
Look at the Graft Kings Raw we put out when we was at Ballgate Circle. Bro,
No,
don't.
but there's one thing.
I won't even know. Tell me this rule.
Oh, brother, he was just man marking.
yeah, of course you weren't
He got a
there.
red card. The boys gave him a red card.
Shit, fucking hell.
He got red carded by the fucking
We
community
ain't talking
boys.
about our two-man step in Marbella when we converted the snow bunnies. Thank you.
Thank you.
Converting
That
races.
was a great conversion, mate. That was a good conversion.
That was
What day
great.
was this?
The one that he was asking to put their foot in his mouth and that.
No, yeah.
Oh,
The
shout out.
Irish Ratleys. He was like, can I put your dirty foot in my
Oh
mouth?
my god, no, the Welsh, they were Welsh.
Welsh,
Can I put your dirty Welsh foot in my mouth?
That's criminal, that is.
Yeah, we met these things in Cova and they were snow bunnies and then we just converted it.
They were a good crack, they were.
They were funny.
Yeah, they were a good laugh.
That was a good conversion rate.
What was you doing that day, yeah?
I was getting fucked up. I was with the boys.
Yeah, he was with us, yeah, he was with
Don't
us,
try
yeah.
to pull me down.
Oh, I was just checking, mate. Just
Me and him
checking.
just ended up getting gatted. We just went with it in the end. It was like, should we get some shots in? He's like, go on then.
That was the same night we went to T-Boo.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
Cova,
it was
yeah.
Fucking hell.
Thank you.
Cova, yeah.
That was a good night for all of us as well.
It was a good night, yeah.
Well, it was until.
Oh, yeah.
Two birds, one stone. Fair play.
Yeah, sometimes you women overshare, just don't.
Yeah.
We don't. We
That was
don't.
the downfall of my evening.
Well, what happened that night? Oh, shit, yeah. Fucking hell.
Y'all go into a deep chat.
No, she put me into a deep chat, and I was like, it's probably best to just stay here. I'm not going over this.
Don't need this on holiday.
Anyway, we're digressing. Everyone's looking at
Yeah.
what
Sorry,
it's
boys, we do this a lot.
all about. Right, next up, go on.
Just switch
Okay.
leaning it up.
Well, okay, cool. So, boys, what we're going to talk to you about now is basically would you still wife a girl if she did X, Y, Z? Right? We saw a lot of madnesses out in my bar as we do every trip. We asked a few people to send in some funny questions and dilemmas, so that's now what we're going to read out for you. Okay, so would you still wife her if she hid the fact that she used to live with her ex?
Used to live with her ex.
Yeah.
What, while
But
they're
she hid
together?
it. If you hid it, yeah.
Why she hid it? That's the question. I've been a bit more weirded out. That's weird. You can live with your ex. Why are you lying for?
Yeah. What it like?
That's a very weird question.
Yeah, I think it's a bit odd. There's obviously someone's been through it.
What, been through her?
Yeah, probably obviously.
No,
Yeah.
through that situation.
Yeah, if you lived with your ex but you hid it from your now current partner.
But there's got to be more context to why she would have hid that, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's a dumb question. I think next question
Okay.
is a stupid question.
Okay.
Possible, though.
Would you still wife her if she earned double what you make?
What if you already have wifed her and she just ended up making double?
Yeah,
then I'm like,
It wouldn't phase me if a girl
that
earned
wasn't
more.
the question, mate.
Yeah, but like that is the point, though. You can't.
Listen to the question. and
What's
answer
the
it.
question then?
Would you wife her if she earned double what you earn?
Oh, so it's pre. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shout, mate.
No,
I'll
mate,
take
just
away
fuck-
all your
just fucking
clout.
listen, just fucking listen,
I'll
mate.
take away all your clout.
Oh no, please don't.
Yeah, I would. I wouldn't phase me.
Well, it depends how much you're earning.
Yeah, I was gonna say you earn 100 grand a year, and like she's earning fucking £250,000 a year.
It depends on her, bro.
anymore.
It depends on her. Like, is she bossing me about? Is she, like, I'm at
No, no,
home
no, no,
and
she's a
she's
normal
like, go
bird.
make me a sandwich.
Yeah, no, obviously not, bro.
do, to be fair.
could
You
do.
probably would, but like if you
likes
you
bread.
met a bird out.
Does like bread.
I do
And
love bread.
she ends up being, I don't know, she's really famous on Instagram. She's got her own clothing line and she's fucking doing really well for herself. You're earning 100 grand a year, but she's bringing in proper dough. Would that prevent you from then dating her and wifing
Oh, I
her?
don't
Nah,
care.
bro. We
Yeah, I
start
wouldn't. It
gambling
wouldn't
with
Well,
her
if
and
you're
all
earning 40
sorts.
grand a year.
And she's earning 200 grand a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, even-
I'm now, like I've said, I'm now a stay-at-home boyfriend.
Fuck's
Fuck
sake.
that.
I
No
can
way.
do that.
How
It still
how
would put me
you-
off though.
But how do you match that lifestyle?
You just gotta be really honest with her.
Or lie. So
You can't lie, you can't keep that up, boy.
That's why you're up.
Ash, block that out.
Can't put that
Ash,
in
block that
there. About to
out.
release a course on.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't stop me. You might feel a little bit like, oh fucking hell.
The only problem is.
How do I tell her?
The only problem in my eyes is it's not that it's a problem. It's the fact of the matter is you're gonna try to live up to a lifestyle that you cannot contain or maintain. That's the problem. I met a girl that had a lot of fucking money. I mean, a lot of money, mate, and it put me off. Not because I thought she would use it against me, but it was more, how do I actually provide you the lifestyle that you are currently living? I can't
Yeah.
do that.
That's
You're
the
too
only problem.
rich.
Yeah.
And as a man, it's like it's an ego thing to respect, or not to control, but to want to do that for your woman. So I'll just feel a little bit emasculated.
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 I said it twice. I would feel that way if she earned more because I can't provide the lifestyle.
So what? Are you saying you would call it off?
No, I think it depends on the situation, man. Like, you need to see how it plays out.
I think you'd have to just be really honest with her.
Let's have a chat about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And go, look, I don't
I'm
earn
scared.
what you do.
But she probably know that anyway, no?
Yeah, she probably would.
Like, if someone's that rich, they'd sense it.
She'd know you ain't got that much money.
Yeah.
I could take you to Benidorm.
Yeah. But what if she's like, listen, babe, I don't care what you earn. Like, I've got us. You just pay for what you can.
Oh no, sorry, I'm out.
Let's get one thing right as well. Girls spend money on stupid shit as well.
Yeah, proper.
If they're earning double, they're really earning the same as you because they're spunking half of it.
You're probably right.
Oh, bro, fits right in, doesn't it? Fucking hell.
Like a glove.
Women spend money. The money they spend they spend it on themselves though. Like men spend money on things
Others,
and people,
yeah.
but I don't think women look at it like that.
Okay, so question
I
is
wouldn't.
yes or no? Would you date a
No.
girl? Would you wife a girl who earned more money than you? Yes
No.
or no?
Wouldn't want. I couldn't afford the ring.
No.
She can buy it herself.
No, she said she got her own gaff already. She paid it off.
Nah.
I'm moving in.
I'll pass.
No, absolutely not. No, I'm
Oh,
passing.
yeah, I don't know.
Nah,
Probably
not for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you still wife her if she called her ex when things went wrong?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. It's a red card, red flag. Absolutely
Yeah, no way.
I'll
Out the door.
pass. I'll pass.
That's crazy. She can't confide in you. She's got to go to her ex.
Or imagine you two have an argument. She calls her ex and go, "What do I do?"
Next to you. 1 second, I'm just going to call someone.
yeah.
Hi, baby.
Wait, hold that thought.
That's mental behaviour.
That's crazy. Yeah, but some girls do, man. They're like, "Oh, we're just really good mates now."
Red flag.
Yeah, I'm out.
There you gone.
I'm
See you
out.
later. No,
but-
If you had any contact with your ex, I'm out.
I agree.
There's idiots that would actually accept that. They're just mates. She used to sit on his forehead. What you mean, they're friends?
Yeah, it's true, isn't it?
Like, are you mental? Like, you used to ride it like a seesaw, and now you're just friends, platonic. Fuck off.
I agree. No,
Yeah, I agree.
No, fuck that.
Okay, would you still wife her if she said she doesn't want kids?
No.
No.
I would.
I need
but
some
now I'll just
husbands.
shit and make kids somewhere else.
Fair comment. Yeah, fair enough. Big fan of your work.
No, for me, that's an absolute no-go.
Yeah, same. I want kids. Loads of
Yeah,
them.
I could not be with someone if they said they don't want kids. Couldn't it be with someone if she wasn't very maternal?
I don't think I would end up dating someone if they
Yeah.
were maternal.
I agree.
That's like a very important factor you're looking for when you're dating someone.
What about you? Well, Tate, what about your age now, though? Right, so you're 25, right? So, do you look for that in a girl? Like, do you look for someone who's maternal, or are you not bothered about that yet?
No, I don't look for it, but if it's in them and it's like that's a good trait to have. But like, really, the only thing I look for is like if they can like hold themselves in a room and can read like certain cues and like can read a room. Do you know what I mean? Like if I'm sitting there talking to someone, I don't want them coming up to me like pulling my arm, going, "Oh my god, I want to go home," like all that gay shit.
Yeah,
I want them
Yeah.
to be able to read. I'm having a conversation, wait for me to finish, and then I'll come over.
Yeah, I hear that.
That's the main thing I look for in a bird, which obviously I haven't found yet. 'Cause I've never had a bird.
Especially in a family setting as well.
Yeah,
You don't have to baby someone.
No way.
You okay? Fuck off.
Isn't it?
Go over there and be independent.
Babe, I'm tired. I want to go home.
Go and make me a sandwich. Fuck off.
For fuck's sake, man.
Sandwich istiyorum amına koyayım git. You look like you were drowning. What was that?
in Turkish.
All the time I saw you and that's what you come out with. What was that?
Bro, I had a stroke.
He's like, yeah.
What other traits do you look for at your age now? Like, what's your like dating profile like ideal
An
in a
innie.
woman?
Well, that's the main thing I look for. That first thing I just said.
Yeah.
I don't know. Someone who just has a vagina, really. That helps. That's a good start.
It makes a change for the men you keep changing.
Oh, fuck's sake.
No, seriously, go on. What's your criteria? I'm interested at your age.
Yeah, I'm actually intrigued as well.
I don't know. It's
Acting like we're ancient compared to him.
Yeah, but that 5 years makes a difference.
And it's a big change from 25 to 30. You are a bit, massive change, bro.
I only look about 20, but anyway, yeah.
Yeah, it's all the Botox, mate. It actually works on me. Oh, you, mate.
Go on. What's your criteria?
I don't know. Someone's nice, but like someone who laughs at my jokes. I don't want them leading the conversation. I want to be leading the conversation. I want to be leading everything, but I want them to like. I don't know. I just want them to love me. I'm lacking love at the moment.
Just love me for me.
If there's any females watching, like I'm single or whatever.
And it's a Graft King.
Yeah, that's it.
That'll put them off, actually.
He won't take you seriously.
Do you want kids in the future?
Yeah, I want a mini me running around.
You don't. You've got siblings, don't you?
Yeah, all older.
All older, yeah.
Yeah.
What age, ideally, now thinking about it, would you like to have your first bambino?
Probably would have been next year, but now I'm a Graft King. I've got to put that back about 8 years, really. Don't I?
Cheeky gun, isn't he?
Really?
no, like
you
32,
actually would have had one
33.
by 26, 27?
No, it's taking a piss.
Oh, right.
No, it depends. Like, it depends on your situation. Like, you've got to be financially secure before like anything, really. But yeah, and not anytime soon. Nah.
Okay, fair enough. Would you still wife her if she had a past OnlyFans but deleted it?
No.
No.
I've been in this situation so many
The
times.
internet is forever, and the showers are big.
Well, no, it is true. Okay, right, all right. What about if she didn't do no boy-girl content, it was just her?
No, it's the stigma that comes with it, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Mum's if she just did bikini pictures.
nah,
Well, I don't know, man.
That could be a potential conversation.
I'm okay, thank you.
But
You
how
tell me
well
that
known
goes.
is it?
Mum's if you're like 2 years down the line, like really love her, and then like she goes, "Oh, I posted bikini pics on my OnlyFans a couple of years ago."
So I don't
Well,
know.
I
I
could
don't know if
probably-
she's got anything.
I could probably let it slide then.
Yeah.
But if it's just bikini,
So
and it's
wait,
2 years in.
Yeah, but has she lied about the fact that she had an OnlyFans?
Well,
she's
no, it
never
never
told
got.
you.
Yeah, never got brought up.
Yeah,
My team never brought
So
it
she's
up.
obviously lied.
Well, no, my team
No.
never brought it up.
No,
She
she
just
didn't
made me
lie,
watch
but
it.
Then
never
you're
asked.
not with her.
If you never asked her either.
We're talking about officially being with someone 2 years down the line. They had an OnlyFans account that you never knew about.
But if they've not asked, then
If you've not asked them, yeah. She ain't
Why
gonna
would you have to ask about something? How could you ask about something you don't know?
Why not
exactly.
tell- Yeah, but
So then
That's
they're
the
not lying
point,
about it.
yeah.
Nah, I think that's still very deceiving.
But why would they bring it up?
yeah.
Because they know that you're not going to stick around. Because listen, I'll be very honest. Yeah, OnlyFans girls deep down know what they're doing is wrong in a way. Like in respect of like what they're doing is
Morally
shameful.
wrong. Morally, yeah.
It is, regardless if they do it or not. Deep down, they know every single one of them that is morally not acceptable. Therefore, that is why they most likely will not tell you. If you
Yeah.
had a previous business, you would tell someone. You wouldn't even think about it. You would actually be very proud to talk about what you used to do. If you're not telling someone something just because they've not asked, it's because you know morally that's not right. So therefore, why should I be okay with something like that?
I do get the argument.
Yeah.
But again, you haven't asked, so.
Well, if I haven't asked and I find out down the line, that's a no-go for me. See you later, goodbye.
Really, you'd been it, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
Fair enough.
What about you, Matt?
Don't know. I don't know. Depends on the level of like the OF, and it depends on like how well known it was. If everyone knew about it, I'd know about it. So
That's not necessarily true because we've got mates that did OF that we didn't find out about till later on down the line. That was very secret. And we was like, fucking hell, you do OF? Do you know what I mean?
Why
We've
is
got,
it a secret?
What do you mean, why is it a secret?
Why have they kept it a secret?
Yeah, I don't know.
You
I
do
don't know.
know.
I understand. Yeah, I get that. But what the point I'm trying to make is that like, they've done OF and when they're mates and even we didn't know. So like what he's trying to say is like how well known was it? It's like we know girls that do it and we didn't even know about it.
Yeah, I hear it.
Ross.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. I just don't like it.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Everyone's sitting on the fence a little bit here. Come on,
They've got
boys.
splinters in their ass.
What are you about?
Say it as it
I
is.
already said no. What do you mean?
Fuck
What
that.
You said you'd be
Fuck
okay
it.
with
Yeah,
it.
you said be okay with it.
Okay, if it was just bikini photos, what do you want to
Yeah,
say?
bikini
What
photos.
do you want me to
changed.
expand more on
You've
this? Like,
changed. since that
Bikini and
shower
lingerie.
video. She removed me as a follower.
no.
Yeah, I think she'd seen something online.
Yeah, I think she has as well.
because I've
Well,
made a
sure,
lot.
she's been sent it.
She's changed her name.
Well, I got
Fucking
removed
hell,
as a
man.
follower.
let's check
She
it.
follows
live
you
now.
two.
Oh, she does.
I was looking at someone's following that followed her, and it said follow.
Still follows me and Merc.
Yeah, I was just like, I wonder why that is, but maybe it's because I make comments like this. Well, it's not my fault. She was in the shower getting ironed.
Cool, right. Would you still wife her if she lied about her body count at the start?
Yes. No.
No,
Sorry.
yeah.
No.
Clip it!
No, I would not.
Change.
No, I wouldn't. Absolutely not. No,
I swear!
I swear. I just lied to
Yeah,
me.
no way. Never in a
So
million
she's
years.
lied about it.
At the start, yeah.
What if she's lied, said it was 2, but it's actually 4?
Oh, that's fine.
you can
I
swallow that.
So it's the number then.
Nah.
If you've lied about that, what else have you lied about?
That's my point.
If you can make a small white lie like that, what else are you not
What are
telling
you
me?
saying? You don't lie?
Huh?
What?
Be very careful. You've got a cross on your chest.
Like, but what else are you lying about? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know.
That's what would trigger me.
If it's between 2 and 4, then it'd be more like what's the point of it?
What about 2 and 8?
It's a big jump.
That is a
Yeah,
bit-
it's a jump. So I'm just hitting both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, I mean, then that creep of doubt as to what else are you lying to me about would be heightened. Like, what else are
I'm a
you
no.
lying to me about?
Just an outright no.
And outright no.
What, you'd end it?
Yeah. Done.
What between?
What number are you happy with?
Below 10.
Yeah,
What if it's
okay.
11?
No.
Yeah, what happens if you're 11?
What?
What happens if you're number
No,
11?
I can be 10.
What? Shut up.
I've got single digits in my head.
Why is 10 like the?
Because I just like single digits. Like, I don't think, like, why do you need to go into double digits? I think double digits is a sin.
She's 29 and she's only slept with people she
Don't
knows.
care. Single digits. There's too many girls to choose from on earth.
Let me put a spanner in there. What if it's below double digits? So it's like 8 or 7, but they're all one night stands.
Good question. How old is she?
At age you want it to be.
26.
Irrelevant. No, irrelevant. Whatever age you want it to
26. Too old.
Any age you want it to be, that you found someone. It's your ideal woman we're talking about.
Then no, if it's my ideal woman and she's slept with
No, come on. I'll answer what you're saying.
I am answering what
So
you're saying.
the point is, she's in her 20s. Yeah, she's 24, 25, 26, whatever.
good
But the
age.
point is, it's below the threshold of what you would deem acceptable for a woman to have a body count. But the majority of them are one night stands off the back of certain places she's been to. But to you, she's 100% committed. I love you, Yosef. I'm everything.
Then yes,
I'm
I'll be
gonna give
okay.
you
I'll be
everything.
okay with it.
You would?
Yeah.
Fair play.
The reason why, because she's gone through all them one night stands and realised that what she hasn't. Well, she's never settled with them because none of them were good enough. Now she's actually settling with me, and I'm still below 10 body count.
How do you know it's that way around?
Well,
How do you
yeah,
know
I was literally about to say,
How do you
what
know
happens
it's,
the other way?
why are you not questioning the fact that none of them boys have taken her seriously?
It's only 9, isn't it?
9 fellas that have rumped through your missus and not one of them taken her seriously.
Yeah, but then like,
because she's made you wait 3 months.
Ooh.
No one makes me wait 3 months.
Yeah, but this is hypothetical, isn't it?
No, I'm not going to say
no
that.
one's ever made me wait 3 months ever.
That's a great question, you know, boys.
Go on.
How long would you be willing to wait for the right woman before sleeping with her?
Depends how many times you're meeting them in that.
Yeah,
time period.
that's a good point, Taylor.
Let's just say you're meeting her once a week.
6 weeks?
You're meeting her once a week and she's potentially
like
wifey.
Yeah,
6 weeks?
6 weeks is good.
You'd bite
Yeah.
the bullet, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
6 weeks.
If you're looking at her like, that's it, I know I want.
Wait, is this 6 days?
Yeah,
once
pretty
a
much.
week,
Yeah.
once a week.
Oh, fucking hell.
All right, let's just say it's 10 days. So the 1 week you had
No
more
way.
than one.
No.
I'd wait 6 weeks. If I absolutely, unquestionably knew, I'm looking at her thinking, you are going to be the mother of my kids. And she's like, no, listen, I love you, but I'm not sleeping with you yet because I'm not having that. And I'll be like, I would, in my head, wait 6 weeks. Any longer than that, I'll be like, now you're taking a piss a bit.
I would wait 6 weeks if the CRB is completely clear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
clean.
just say it's clean.
No one knows her, not from round here, no background, no nothing. You're like, doesn't go out. She's like, you're absolute. You've met her and literally fallen head over heels for her.
Yeah, okay, then yeah, I would wait.
Yeah, I'd
But
wait.
then would you be sleeping with other people in that?
No,
6 week
absolutely
period?
not.
Have a
You'd
few
go
fruit-
celibate for 6 weeks.
I'm not gay.
No, bro. If you've met the fucking love of your life, you ain't gonna then start chopping up about. Don't, because I know none of yous would. You can say what you want, but none of
what are
yous
you
would.
gonna do then? You're gonna wank. You're gonna watch other women. No, that's dangerous for you, if anything.
No, it's not.
Your balls will blow up.
If there's a woman out there that can intrigue you to stick around for that long enough anyway, I think like that's a winner anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But the point is, most guys say I don't want to wait, but then it's like if you fuck a bird when you first meet her, it's a problem. The novelty wears off, and you think you're a bit of a brass because you've just gone over. Where is it acceptable enough for her to make you wait long enough before she goes over?
However, I also don't think that if you meet someone and there's a really good chemistry there and there's a spark, I also don't think it's a bad thing if she does sleep with you and then you stay with her.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
I agree as
I
well.
think it's very case by case.
Yeah, I don't look down at a girl if she sleeps with me the first time she meets me. If there's a very good connection
Do
there.
you look down at her, boy?
Yeah. If there's a good connection there and like there's a genuine spark and she slept with you first time, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No, same.
The only issue is then I think like
How many other people she's done that with?
Of course.
That's the problem.
Of
But
course.
it's a risk. Everything's a risk.
I think it's right timing, man.
Yeah,
Like,
there's that as
sometimes it is right timing. It's unfortunate that like because people go over majority of the time in first case with people, that's tainted someone who actually has feelings for you and has done that because she feels comfortable. So automatically you've put her in that category of box of people to say, well, you've done this with everyone else.
Yeah, I don't mean to blow smoke up her arse. I don't mean this in a big-headed way, but has she done it because she sees you as a high-value person and the other she's probably made wait? Do you know what I'm saying? So she might not go over for everyone first time, but she's done it for you because she perceives you as a high-value person.
That's a compliment then.
That's what I'm saying.
I've had that before. I was chopping this thing like 2 years ago, and some guy messaged me and he was like, "Did you sleep with her?" And I was like, "Yeah, the first time I met her." And he was like, "No way, she made my boy wait like 3 months."
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
It is very case by
does
case
happen.
basis.
It is case by
What's that
case.
Instagram quote? Is that one man's 6 month thing is one man's backseat of a back car on the first
For
day.
fuck's sake.
That's so true, though.
It is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
It is true.
It is
case by
crazy.
case.
That's sad, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's a cold world.
Here's a cold world.
Wear a jacket.
Get it over.
So, would you still wife her if she kept her ex's number just in case?
I don't think
Just in case for what?
Yeah, but
in case this doesn't work
I've
out.
still got all my ex's numbers.
I don't think it's that
I think
deep.
that's
Yeah, but
deep.
no, but
Yeah.
like the point is the just in case. The just in case. If that wasn't there, then I'd be like, cool, but just in case for what? So we need to add more context.
What she said just in case. Who said just in case?
Yeah, maybe someone said it to him before.
Bro, I'm not going to tell my bird to delete her ex's number. That's weird.
Yeah, I think it's weird. Yeah,
I don't think it's
so
that
do I.
deep.
It's not deep.
But just in case, like she needs to contact him.
She might need to contact him.
Yeah, so like she found something out.
It's not that deep
Yeah, I don't think it's that deep.
at all.
Yeah.
What about if they still follow their ex on social media,
I do
or
think
someone
that,
needs to shag?
I think if it's really soon, I find it a bit weird. But like, say if it's your ex from like 5 years ago, I don't think it's that deep.
What, for them to still have them on there?
Yeah.
No, I think if after 5 years you should probably unfollow them.
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah,
that.
I agree, but I'm just saying if it was like straight after a breakup and they're
Yeah,
still
yeah,
following
yeah.
each other, I find that a bit weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then why would you follow him back? Again, time later on. You should, if you split up with someone, I don't want to know what you're doing.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
There's
I'm
only
gone,
one
do you know
reason.
what I mean?
There's only
Shit
one
pop
reason
up,
you
why?
follow them.
Huh?
There's only one reason you refollow them, to try and re-chop them.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you just you're nosy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, fuck that.
I don't think I follow any of my exes.
Same.
You ain't got any, mate. You had that stinker. That's about it.
Yeah. I was young though.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, you're not the man you are today.
And he still chops her now.
Do you? That's
Nah,
Jack.
bro.
He do.
Not the main ex.
No, not the one.
No,
That's not his
no,
ex.
yeah,
That's
no,
his
it wasn't
ex.
that
yeah,
ex.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
the stinker,
Yeah.
the jank canister.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Is that the one that came met him in Ibiza?
No, that's
No,
the
no,
girlfriend.
no.
It's not his
That's
ex.
his ex, but not his ex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All my exes live in Texas.
Like it's Georgia State.
Come on.
Would you still wife her if she said that she doesn't believe in splitting bills?
What do you mean? Doesn't believe
She
in
doesn't believe in splitting bills, so she doesn't want to. She wants to split it.
No, she doesn't want to split.
She wants you to pay for it all.
Yeah.
I would, under the condition that she gives me everything that I want from
A
a
woman.
relationship from a woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind, especially if I'm in a financial.
I don't know about the
position to
whole
do
I
it.
don't believe in it. I'd still want to pay for him, but the whole I don't believe in something. Like, what do you mean? It's not a fucking fairy tale. Like, do you mean you don't believe in it?
So she's basically saying I'm never paying for anything ever
Yeah.
again.
Basically taking you for a free ride. I don't like that.
No, if she said that to me outrightly. As much as I want to pay for everything, if she outrightly said, by the way, I'm not paying for anything, I'm like, you can fuck off.
It's all about intention, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, entitlements or
Yeah, the entitlement. That's what the problem is. The entitlement
Yeah,
of
that's
thinking
right.
that you deserve to have that. Yes, I will look after you. Yes, I want to pay for everything. But the fact that you've actually gone out your way and said, I don't think I need to pay for anything. I'm like, you're a cheeky bitch.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we done red flag or green flag? She never ever offers to pay, and it went fucking viral.
Yeah, that's it. It's true.
And I said, yeah, like it's all about the intention for me. As long as I know she is
Offers.
willing to offer a drink, then I'm happy. If not, then it's not for me. And I got fucking grilled online.
Loads of our boys have got
Saying
money.
for skint, just say it.
Loads of our boys have got money and they're in relationships, and yet they still go halves with their missus on their bills on the house, or the boys will pay the mortgage and the girl pays the bills and shit like that. Like, I think that's how it should be.
Depends what financial position.
Yeah, I think
you're in.
everyone's different, man.
Well,
Like,
quite a few of our boys have got a bit of money and they still split everything.
I don't know, bro. If I was freighted, bro, I wouldn't even like. It wouldn't be on my
not.
mind. I know, but that's what
Like,
that's what I said. If I was,
yeah.
but for like normal people, then it's difficult, bruv. Like if you're earning 20
Well
grand
hard,
a year,
yeah.
like what do you expect? Like you can't.
Yeah, but if someone's paying the mortgage and like, I don't think it's that big of a deal for the bird to go like, oh, I'll get the shopping for every week.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
that's right.
Very
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
valid, mate. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
That's normal life. Like
Yeah.
Be
do you know what
very
I mean? Like,
realistic.
that is very normal
we
life.
don't live in a time and era anymore where a guy can physically just take on the stress of the finances for a household, especially when you've got a couple kids.
So the cost of living is
I was
absolutely through
literally
the
about
roof
to
at
say,
the moment.
especially with how much everything costs nowadays. It's rightfully so someone contributes to it.
Yeah, I agree.
And I don't think women like think that crazy, you know. I think they do know they need to contribute.
I think girls get it.
No, it depends on the girl.
Depends on the
that's
girl.
true.
Well, listen, if she's that like don't want to say high value, but if she's in that caliber of women that get treated for XYZ, yes, she's not gonna be. But the everyday norm person that lives in and around the UK, I don't think they have an expectation that they need to be swept
I
off their
agree.
feet.
Not that high, no.
We don't ever go for them type of women. That's the
I don't
problem.
think women are as delusional as we make it out to be. Maybe some of the ones we encounter, but there's a lot of women.
That's
that
what we're
still,
saying. The women we surround ourselves with are normally the ones that fall into the category we're talking about.
But they're not the girls we date.
That's true.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Getting shagged and ragged, boy.
They are not.
Yeah, the world needs that, bro. Tate was saying it with Rob Moore. He's like, why is everyone trying to change? And we love her to bits, but Lily Phillips, like, he's like, why are people preaching on podcasts trying to change her? He's like, she's a whore. She accepts it. She says she's a whore. The world needs that.
Yeah, that's right.
He's like, he goes, just well done, keep drizzling, come, do your thing.
Yeah, that's it.
I agree.
Yeah,
needs it.
don't need to change her. Let her do her thing.
But what he said was, just to quote, he said, the problem is men that misinterpret that type of woman and try to wife it, those types of women. He goes, that's the problem.
If you're involved with her, you know who she is and what she's like. So get on with it.
Well, no,
Or don't.
Or don't. That's it. Yeah.
you can't make a wife out of a hoe.
Yeah.
Bottom line. And it's the men that try to do that as a problem.
Would you still wife her if she secretly still paid for her ex's Spotify?
Does she know? Does she know she's paying
Yeah.
for it?
They share the same playlist, and he's still.
She's just
on
always
Netflix
paid for
account.
it, and he's just always used it, and she's like, yeah, he uses it still. Or would you still wife her if your missus let her
Netflix,
still
innit?
use his Netflix account? I'm gonna say that again. I fuck that so bad. Would you still wife her if you found out that she still pays for her ex's Netflix account?
She's deliberately doing it.
She's always paid for it, and he's always used it.
She's adding like my list stuff for things that he would enjoy to watch.
Oh no way!
And you would enjoy this one.
No
it's about
way.
the fucking.
Depends if you know or
I was
not.
about to
Like,
say something racist.
Well, imagine you go on, you go, babe, just put a film on. You go on Netflix, and you go, it says recently watched, and you're like, I've not watched
Cut that
that.
out. Have to cut that out.
I've not watched that recently. Like, who's watching all these action movies? Because you ain't watching them. You're like, oh, yeah, my ex is still on my account.
Yeah, it depends. If you say, can you delete him off it? And she says no,
That's a problem.
yeah, that's a problem. But then, I don't know, I don't think it's that awful.
Not that deep.
yeah, for the sake of a tenner a month.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let my fucking
Tenner. It's not a tenner, bro.
It's 11.
It's not. We pay $18.99 a month.
I pay 11.
Is that the thingy one though?
We've got
You could-
Netflix, yeah.
That's what everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Graft Kings got Netflix when we went to Bali.
Fucking
Cost us
hell.
£18 a month, not $18.99.
He's the only one that uses it.
He has to use
I
it.
do use it.
Well, that's
I'm
me,
logged
you're
in.
He's the only one that uses it.
Great movie, boys.
Oh, honestly, boys, fuck it. Oh, honestly, boy, you got to watch this. She won an Oscar.
She should have won it. I can't believe he didn't fucking win one. Oh, no, he's not worthy. He's not worthy. A fucking great director. Yeah, fucking great movie. They don't make movies like that anymore.
What was about 40 Transformer movies in Australia?
Back to back. Autobot.
Roll out. Would you still wife her if she flirted to get free stuff?
Depends what.
I flirt.
No, she flirts.
No, I'm saying I flirt, so I'm just trying to say, is that
I'd
acceptable?
let her do her thing.
Which are?
You playing footsies with me?
I don't
I'd let
know.
her do
Your
her
fucking jank feet. No way.
Maybe it
Get your shoes on.
We can get our toes like that to get our...
Your ones don't do that. Your ones are stuck mush.
Your toes need euthanasia,
They
mate.
need amputation.
Where'd you learn that word from?
Studied, bro.
Because I've studied, bro.
You technically can't give a foot euthanasia.
Oh, you can.
No, you can't, bro. You can amputate. You can amputate it. You can't give it.
He needs that, no.
His own membrane in it.
The fact you gave it context made it make sense. Fair play.
Right, it's a big one. Would you still wife her if she said she loves you but isn't in love with you?
But how does that work, mate?
No, I wouldn't.
She loves you as a person.
Right.
You're a lovely person. I love you, but I'm just not in love
So
with
I'm a
you.
friend.
You're an acquaintance that she just rides.
Yeah, fuck off, see you later.
Yeah, no.
If
it's a
she
no
still
from me.
rides me, I might
How
accept
far are
it.
we into the thing?
Can I cheat?
Well, yeah,
Wait,
because
what's
she's your
it
mate.
me?
I don't know, because you were just looking at me, innit?
I ain't in charge.
How far
Yeah,
are we
no,
into
real.
what?
How far are we into the relationship?
I thought we were
2
talking about
years.
Pod.
Go on, answer it.
Stop looking at me like that. Trying to kiss me or something.
Like, you wish, mate.
2 years. You're in 2 years. And she says that to you.
Well, no, I'd have to get rid of it then, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you
Get
would
rid
be
of
on
it.
you'd have to fuck
Get
it.
rid of it.
Next.
Fucking hell. Like an old jacket in your closet.
Or imagine 2 years in, like you're having a conversation, you sit her down, like, babe, I'm just like, I just want to let you know, like, I'm just so madly in love with you, like you're everything I ever look for. Yeah, I love you as a person. And she taps on the back.
That's like, you're basically breaking up with her.
Yeah, that I agree.
I just love you as a person. Like you are gonna make a lovely boyfriend for someone one day. Just not me.
She's
gotta go, Black. She's gotta go.
I don't think I'd say another word after that.
I don't think
I
I'd
would literally just grab my shit and I'd go.
I don't think I'd recover.
Mime her out the door.
What?
Mime.
What?
You said you never say another word. How do you get
You
her
don't
out?
need to grab all your
I
shit.
said you are. He's so weird, isn't he?
You don't even need to grab all your shit because you carry your clothes in that fucking bag anyway.
She's got one sock.
It's good luck, bruv. It's good luck.
It's good luck. It's good luck.
Did you wash that sock?
How's that luck going for us, mate?
Would you still wife her if she went through your phone while you were asleep?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Look what I used to do. Go on my hidden folder. You
are-
gotta learn today.
You are an animal.
You're gonna learn today.
Yeah, I think that's a massive sign of disrespect.
I think like if I was in a long-term relationship with someone that wanted to go on it, I'd be like,
Yeah, but that's not what it is. She's
yeah, I
asking,
know, but
she's
if they
going for it
just-
for your
yeah,
sleep.
then I'd find that a bit weird. Like I'd rather someone just ask.
The girl I was speaking to did that to me.
What'd she find?
She look at our
She ran a
convo.
few messages, some not good-looking girls. And
Really? Oh, no, go on, give context. Go on.
What do you mean?
Like, what happened? She went on your phone. How? When?
Yeah, I went for a piss. Opened my phone, left it open by accident. Went for a piss, then went downstairs, and then she came downstairs. Was like, "Who the fuck are these messages to?" And I was like, "Oh, that's just business, mate. That's all it is.
It's just business.
That's just business." And then,
What,
yeah,
she jogged you on after that?
it was like a mutual end of agreement, really.
Did she see our messages?
No, you didn't know her then.
Oh, okay.
That was one like you did message her.
Okay, yeah, fair play.
What was these messages like? Sex and other birds.
What? No, what the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell?
No. It's just messages to girls. It was like unopened messages from girls.
What about, just to add context, if you have acted in a way, or men that act in a way, or women that act in a way that provokes someone to want to take a look? What about then? Is it okay then? If you've got like a hunch that something's going on.
No. There's a difference. That's not what the question was. The question was
I'm
if it
adding
goes-
the context.
if you go to sleep and they do it, it's weird. But I would always let my bird have. My ex had my PIN code to my phone.
Yeah,
I get that. But
Yeah, I've had birds let them have my phone.
no, I get that, but the context I'm adding is like, what about people that go through someone's phone because they feel like something's happening behind their back?
Yeah, most birds jump to conclusions and
Men as well.
make stories up in their head. So like where? How do you? It's subjective, isn't it? She could be saying, "Well, I thought there was something going on." Well, like, what's your proof? Like, why have you come to this conclusion?
Would you go through a bird's phone?
No.
If it was open in front
I was
of
with
you.
my ex
No.
for 5 years, but I didn't go through her phone once.
No, I'd never go
I
for
don't
it.
care.
Even if you thought something was happening.
I'll just ask her straight up.
Yeah, but
You actually
You
might
can
have
see,
done
but you
that.
can see a lot from someone's body language, mate.
Mason, you act like you're fucking like Gandhi, mate. Like, I'll just ask her and I'll get
would you,
the answer.
cunt?
I'll get the answer.
I would, bruv.
How? Who are you?
What do you mean, who are you? Serial fucking cheater.
I've never had a relationship to cheat.
I'll just ask her the question. She'll tell me, mate.
I would ask her the question.
I'll fucking be Brad Pitt over here. Of course she'll tell me. She ain't going to want to lose a man like me.
Fuck off, Mason.
I would, bruv. I would ask. I'm not going to go
How
for
would
a phone.
so I'm the bird.
Yeah?
Get it out of me. Go on.
Are you cheating on me?
No, baby boy. Would I
Okay,
ever
cool.
do that
Suck
to
my
you?
cock, yeah?
Why do you keep making gay references?
That's not him, you fucking hell. Me pretending to be the girl.
All right, I'll answer as the woman.
Still get clipped.
I would, but you're all dashak no billig.
Oh, I could have put money on that. That was coming. I just knew what the answer would be. Right, here's a good one. Would you still wife her if she said, if you go broke, she's gone?
No.
No, you need someone there through thick and fucking thin.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
You see that scene in Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah, when he did. I watched it
When
this
she
morning.
dips.
When she dips, she goes,
Yeah.
"Well, you're going to need your money because to fight all these court cases." I mean, she sort of dictates to him when he can have the kids.
Yeah.
It's crazy work that.
Yeah.
Such a cold scene actually that.
Yeah.
And he goes fucking nuts, doesn't he?
Well, he goes, "It's funny now how you now you're leaving me now."
Now I've got a tag on my foot.
Yeah.
You want a
Yeah.
fucking divorce?
We should get him on pod, the original Jordan Belfort.
That'll
He
be
does
fucking
pod- he does
heavy.
pod.
does
He
pods as
do
well.
pods as well.
He's heavy.
That'd be
Go on then.
cool.
That
She
would.
does them as well. That woman.
What, the woman that was actually with him?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
She did a podcast, yeah. It's a bit boring, but
Yeah, I can imagine.
Would you still wife her if she changed after having the baby and never returned to who she was?
Changed
what,
in what
physically
way?
or mentally?
I'd say physically.
Oh no, we've got to talk like as a personality trait too, because apparently this is very fucking common. Women have kids and they just change like completely, like when they have kids. That's one thing my dad said.
mentally or physically.
Like no, as in the way they portray themselves, like towards you, just everything, life.
There's a serious problem as well. I was talking to some of the girls about this, that when basically a girl I know, her sister had a baby and she like rejected the baby.
She rejected the baby.
Like the mothers, it happens.
Yeah,
There's
if
a
you don't-
word
if
for
you
it.
don't connect it with it when you
Yeah,
hold
it's
it.
a really.
Yeah,
I didn't even know this was a thing. Apparently, no, it's a real thing.
It is.
That when if
Dogs
mothers
do
don't
it.
if mothers don't connect with their children, they like almost reject, and they have a bad birth, and they like reject the kid, and the woman changes completely, and they like literally reject the child. It's like a weird bond thing.
That's
I
like-
think
well,
that's terrifying.
That's like when what's it called? What's the thing's called when they carry a baby with someone else?
Surrogate.
Sorry, yeah, when the surrogates that hold the baby first time, they don't want to give it away because they have that connection with it.
Yeah,
But
So that's the opposite.
it's a scientific thing though. Like it's like a biological hormone that releases in their body. So women, when they sleep with men, they release oxytocin, which is like a love drug type of thing. Apparently, they release it the most when they have a kid. That's when they like literally release it the most, which is why they say women are meant to be mothers. Women are meant to be stay-at-home people because that's when they feel most fulfilled because they release a shitload of oxytocin. So when a child is born, that's when that's released the most. So apparently it changes the woman completely because she falls so in love with her child that she completely neglects the man.
yeah. Well,
Apparently
it's
it's
very
quite-
deep. It's very deep.
But apparently it's like a well-known thing.
But if my wife changed physically, like, listen, I don't know the ins and outs of birth, right? We're not fucking scientists. However, like, if my wife was fit and healthy and fit as fuck, and she had a child, and she suddenly like, decided just to get fat and lazy, that's a big problem.
Just
There's
fat woman with a kid. Like,
There's a bit of leeway, extra time. Like,
Yeah, there's a down period. Obviously.
there's a down.
Yeah, obviously.
You're not going to expect it to be in great.
Mate, take the rubbish out.
Yeah, no, obviously not. But mate, I see women that are pregnant and they're still fucking jogging and doing yoga and doing Pilates. Do you know what I mean? Like they're still keeping fit up until the day they give birth. Like,
what if she's smoking a fag and holding the baby with the other hand? Like,
Sharon! Fucking shut up, Sharon! Did you sit on the carpet? Mason, stop shouting.
I hope that type of love never finds me.
I would help her.
yeah,
Yeah.
Put her onto your program.
Yeah.
Yeah, charger as well, full whack.
You got to pay for something around here.
full whack.
No, I'd help her. Like, that's like, fucking. I got my last sex in good shape. I can do it with my bird, isn't it? Like,
Okay, last one.
That's gang.
Would you still wife her if she said, "You're lucky I chose you"?
Depends, is it a joke?
Lucky you chose me.
Or is it sarcastic?
Who are you, bruv?
Are you mad? Imagine she said that to you.
no, she might say it in a joke. Though.
No, that's not that context.
Nah, it's like an argument.
This
Going,
is
like,
like
you're
serious.
fucking
Yeah,
lucky
you've
I
had a row
chose
or
you.
whatever, and she's gone, "You're fucking lucky I chose you
I
anyway."
could have gotten to fucking David, I could, and I chose you and stuck by you.
Yeah, but is she said it off the heat of an
No,
argument?
she's meant it. Like, you know she's meant it. You've had a row, you've had a tiff about something. She's like, "You're lucky I even chose you, mate."
You're lucky I stood by you. You'd be fucking nothing without me.
No, I don't think any woman's going to ever be in a position to say that.
If she did.
What you say this is hypothetically. You need to put yourself.
It
in
hurts
that
my ego
situation.
so much. I have to tell you, it's not going to happen.
So if she said it to you,
If she said it to me, then I'm.
that's enough for me to end it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I'd
leaving.
probably like long
Yeah.
it off.
I'm leaving
Lucky I
after that.
chose you. Fucking shag of a bird in front of a kid.
That is enough for me to end it. If a girl
Yeah, I'm
said
done.
that to me.
I'm finished.
What would you do, Ty?
I don't know if I'd end it over that.
Really? Well, she meant that, like proper spite.
Lucky I chose you. What
You're
would you-
lucky I
Yeah, but
chose
she's
you.
still here, so what's the point?
Yeah, but in my head, then I'm thinking you're chopping other people.
Which are?
Yeah, that's what
probably
I'd
is.
think straight away.
Ones that all got bullock.
That is enough for me to. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Depends
On.
how long you've been with them. If you've been like 3 months and she goes, "You're lucky I chose him," yeah, I'd
Yeah,
sack off. But I
Ten
don't
What
know.
if you're
years.
like 5-6 years in?
I'm out,
Yeah.
mate. I'm out. My life's too short.
Nah, bro.
But
You,
I'm
like,
out.
what if you're tied up financially?
I'm out. I'm out, bro.
Mason, it's not that easy. Life doesn't work like that, bro. You've
I
got
reckon-
mortgages,
Yeah, like
got a house,
cars,
yeah,
house, kids.
No, you ain't got kids at that
Mason
point.
put a hitter on head. Because you know his culture and that. But don't worry, I just get one of my brothers to. yeah.
yeah, cut that one out.
Just bleep it. Bleep it.
Yeah, no, I personally would, mate. I would not, because that would always linger in the back of my mind. The
Well,
fact
after
she said
5,
that.
yeah, but bruv, you're gonna have serious arguments with your bird in like 5-6 years
reckon?
in.
See, I'm not.
100%, bro.
I'm
Have
not.
a couple, yeah.
You're
I'm not a
100%,
spiteful
bro.
person, though. I would never say something spiteful to someone like that. I'm not spiteful.
You hold grudges though, innit?
No, I don't.
I don't know, you just seem quite angry sometimes.
That's not a grudge.
Just like no
Just
point
the
though.
wrinkles, mate.
Yeah, maybe.
That one, the old bulldog.
Fuck's sake, mate. Yeah, so I'd be very careful about what I say, especially in an argument. I would never say something like that to someone.
Depends. Is this argument when you've been drunk as well?
Well, how much context we giving it? Fucking hell.
Well, that's a
Yeah,
podcast,
Jason-
bro.
Sorry, mate. Sorry,
Jason's
to make the
out.
pod a bit interesting.
Oh, Jason said it. It's a long bet.
Jason said it.
Don't know. Ask him his elbow.
Like how you
Jason.
shouted at us in Marbella.
That's shameless.
That's shameless, yeah. He went from
What, does he go through 3 different
Yeah,
transformations?
bro.
that-
Shameless.
There's
isn't it?
There's a new one now, apparently.
Shameless.
Yeah, so it
call me
went from, it
shameless.
goes Mason, it goes Jason, then Shameless.
Shameless is. Don't want to see that.
Yeah,
Well, we did see that.
we saw
That's why I
Shameless.
vacated the property for 2 days.
Why didn't come home?
an old man. I'm going moving in my sister for a couple of days.
Do you know the funniest part about the whole me leaving and not come back? No one asked where I was or when I was coming
We
back.
knew where you were.
Oh yeah, but like,
We had
you, didn't
tracker
say,
on you.
you didn't say like, "Are you coming back?" Or no one said
We
anything.
didn't have anything going
The
on.
whole
did it?
chat just went dead. I was like, they don't want me back.
Oh.
I'm just gonna stay here. I'm loved here.
We knew he was alive.
It was a fucking.
I was like, I was like, where is this guy? He's not even come back. I was
no,
like,
we spoke about it.
Yeah, we did speak about it,
He's
yeah.
not come home.
No, wasn't it? Mum's life, grandmother's grave. I didn't leave because of that. I just wanted to chop.
Yeah,
And then
no,
I-
we didn't
And we'd just
actually.
been on a 4-day bendy, and I wanted.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie,
TLC.
yeah, I wanted to attend the leather care, bro.
Yeah.
I just went lay up in the bed of a bird and just eat some food and watch some movies. I was like 4 days into a bender at that point. I was like, I'm finished. I want to go and chill out. So that's why I left. It wasn't because of that.
Yeah, just to clarify, we didn't have a fat argument, not speak to each other. Like, it was,
No, that
Mason
never
shouted
happened.
at us,
Mason did shout.
Yeah,
He did
but,
shout- he
And
shouted.
made about 4 birds leave the property.
yeah, but it was funny.
You're stressing everyone out again.
It wasn't funny, bro. And you in the room, you just hear these two fucking shout at each other.
No, it was funny the next day.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
I found it quite funny.
It was funny. next
You
day.
do.
And the worst part about it is the argument died when you come back and right, who the fuck's been saying this about me? I'm like, what the hell? How is
What
this
are you
happening
talking
again?
about? No. Say no. Like, no. Why don't you just no? Who's been saying what?
It sounds a bit familiar, mate, for Halloween.
I wasn't there for that.
You're right.
It was.
You was there. You can't.
What,
Halloween?
Oh, when you
Halloween.
turned
Oh, when Ozzy ruined everyone's
Yeah,
night.
No, see,
yeah.
I wasn't.
No,
I
but that's
wasn't in
different
the room.
reason.
He didn't start on us.
Oh, listen, I didn't,
Yeah,
I
no, he
didn't ruin
didn't.
anyone's night though. I
He
think
tried
I made
to.
it.
He tried to.
I had a good
I
night.
just swigging my
I was
bottle.
laughing. Do you remember that? He goes, when he saying, I just went, I was like waving.
I went in the
Yeah, but he
room.
told me to leave the room. Like, I'm not leaving the room. I pay for this gaff. I'm sitting right here. That was my point. Sitting in a bunch of room with some tart that just looking across. I'm like, what
She's
are you
done that
doing?
twice now.
And you still chop it to this day.
Well, not anymore.
You want to chop
Chopped it recently, bro. What are you on
Yeah, no,
about?
before Marbella, yeah.
Fucking 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, but my point is,
going, man.
no, but my point is, like, anytime I've done that, she still comes back to an afters when I'm with another girl, and she sits there and watches what I do. And
That's
then
crazy.
She still calls back to me every time.
Yeah.
That is
Bro.
crazy.
Like, you see what I up to, you know what I'm about, and she goes, "You was doing it in front of me." I'm like, you put yourself in that environment.
you come back to our
Yeah,
gaff.
yeah,
Come back to my gaff where what's going on, and you want to watch me deliberately shag birds, and you want to get involved after. I'm not gay. That's the type of man I am. You've been grafted.
Is this new catphrase now?
I don't know. I just say it to birds.
Just trying to make it
give them the ick.
Has it landed
Stop
yet?
trying to make fetch happen.
It's not going to happen. All right, we'll close it off, but I've got
Yeah.
a question. What
Go on
was
then.
the highlight of your Marbella trip? Each
Mowgli.
one of you. What's that moment? Mine's Mowgli too, and I'll explain why.
Mowgli.
Why Mowgli then?
Max Beach was unbelievable.
It was great.
Unbelievable.
First day
I
was
don't,
my
I don't
favourite.
remember any of it. To be real.
Max Beach was unbelievable, but
Fuck's sake.
We just ran out with that big bottle of fucking vodka.
As you do, like
What
Merc
club?
special.
First one, Chalet.
they let you out with that.
Yeah, brought it back to the villa,
Ran out
bro.
the back exit,
Mate,
bro.
you guys are drinking. When I turned up to your villa, he was drinking out of it.
I don't remember that
Do
first.
you remember him
round.
turning up? He
No.
just spawned in.
No, he
like-
doesn't remember.
What time was that? 1 a.m.
Yeah, I spawned at 1 a.m.
We was all meant to go out that night. You know that. We had a
Yeah, it
table
was.
at a club.
3 nights we didn't go out.
No, 2.
2 nights,
I
sorry.
was free as well. That's why when I woke up, I panicked. I was like, oh, I fucking missed the night out.
Funny
Put my
cunt.
clothes on. He was like, yeah, we'll just hit the villa.
Come back to ours. Which
That was my favourite day.
What, Max Beach?
Yeah.
What's yours, Taylor?
Mine was either going to be Nao during the day or Mowgli. Nao was
was
such a
good.
good
Nao was
day.
great.
When the
but
sun come out, it
no,
was
It
Yeah.
took too long to get going.
Yeah.
No, I know I had a fucking amazing day,
Yeah.
but mine was Mowgli as well. Like standing
Mowgli
on
was
that
sick.
bed. At one point, I just came to realization of where we was, what we was doing. I looked up, fucking spawned with Rattleys, like left, right, and centre. Everyone just having a great time. I was like, we fucking.
I'm not
built
going to
this.
lie, I blacked out at Mowgli.
Yeah, that's the night you shouted.
Yeah.
Then tried starting on them group of lads after and all.
Yeah, for no reason.
For no reason at all.
Yeah, I
Shameless.
can't lie. I blacked out.
And you lost your t-shirt.
I didn't found it. He found it for me.
No, I lost my
in the
shirt.
living room.
Right.
You got no decorum.
That's what you get for fucking 4 days on the bounce. I hadn't slept, hadn't eaten a single solitary thing in 2 days, and I went back on the sauce on Sunday. That was not a good mix.
But none of us reacted like that.
In all fairness, we
Yeah,
did
we-
all
we
look.
didn't
We all
really
looked
do
that.
rough.
We didn't do that.
We all looked rough on Sunday.
We didn't go start on a group of boys for no reason.
Don't even remember that.
Sunday?
And Mowgli. When,
No,
we all,
then-
when we all turned up, he turned up pissed off.
They didn't let me in, bro.
Yeah, he had right to be.
be.
To be fair,
Yeah.
He had to go all the way home, come all the way back, queue on his own. Like, I'd be pissed
You've been a
off
bit
as well.
moody recently.
What?
When I picked you up today, you was a bit moody.
Yeah, I got in the car. I got in the car. And Taylor went, "Merc's pissed off." By the way,
But it's 'cause I woke up and I wanted to cook eggs. I didn't have butter to put in the pan, bruv. I didn't want eggs getting
Yeah,
stuck
but
in the
whose
pan.
fault's that?
Because he ain't on test
It's
anymore.
your fault.
I suppose it is, but
those Northern boys that I was with outside Mowgli, by the way, that when I started, all them boys were with me. They followed me on Instagram. I was like, "Bro, lovely, great to meet you." By the way, that was a great day at Mowgli and all this. I was like, "I couldn't have been that bad."
No, because it was sorted after, but you went over like you was gonna do something.
And there was no reason to go over.
Like you dropped your shit and walked over like you was gonna do something. And if you got smacked up, then me and them gonna have to get involved.
And there
it's
was loads of them as
Why are
well.
you putting me in that situation?
I don't even remember it.
that's why I grabbed him and went on 2 man. Me and Taylor just left.
Cheers, Merc.
I was like, he's going to be a problem. I'm going to get out of it.
I can see what you're doing here. I don't like
This ain't
it.
going to end well.
You're doing it again.
Leave him in
Pack it
cable
in.
hand. And we smashed the bottle.
Yeah, that was
Such,
not bad,
such
yeah.
an eventful day.
That might have been my fault.
Yeah, it was good though.
But
I
yeah,
was banging 2 glass bottles together. I don't know what result we was
two
expecting.
massive grey goose ones.
Just banging it together like that, like they were fucking instruments.
I was just like, Marbella final.
What did we expect was gonna happen?
Like they was instruments.
What we know? Didn't I have one? You had a big one, and we were banging them together.
I think someone else come over.
It was someone else.
Someone
Yeah.
else come over with a bottle. So we had two. I had the big one because I was feeding everyone, weren't I? And then someone else come over one and we just smacking the bottle and it just went duff. I was like,
The security chored all our bottles off.
They
that.
filmed that on TikTok, haven't they? It's gone viral.
Is it?
Yeah.
Have
yeah,
actually?
they put it. Yeah, I put it into the group, didn't I?
They put
Oh,
it on
I haven't
TikTok,
seen
it's
it.
gone
Chalet
viral,
for
yeah.
me though was my favourite day. I don't know why. For me,
I
like
know why.
yeah, me and Taylor went to space that day together. But like, I don't know, man. That day, the energy was amazing. When they turned that table round, all the girls we knew and other girls spawned in. That table next to us full of boys were fantastic. They were great vibes. That day, that energy was fucking lit. We took all them girls, went back to the villa party. That was my favourite day. It was wicked.
Overall,
Loved
fucking great trip.
it was great. Yeah,
One for the
Productive,
books.
chaotic, everything in between.
yeah,
Can't wait to fucking do it again.
Yeah, overall-
Ibiza soon come.
yeah. It was solid. But 4 weeks tomorrow, we will be in Ibiza.
5
Well,
weeks.
it is 4 or 5, I think.
5.
4
5
tomorrow.
weeks.
It's 5. Because mine's 5.5. And you go out 3 days before me.
You don't need to look at the calendar.
Don't need to, mate.
They even lie about the
Yeah,
dates,
yeah.
mate.
Do you know what I
Are you
mean?
trying to impress by saying you're going earlier?
Thank you.
What's the number one rule?
Don't listen to
Alright,
Mason.
Sorry, 5 weeks.
Right.
Listen, guys, if you haven't already, like, subscribe.
Leave a comment in the comment section.
Taylor, do you want to finish it off?
No, I'll let Merc do it. He hasn't spoke much today.
And we'll see you in the next.
Peace.